Good morning. I had just finished my morning meditation here at a sort of secret spot on the beach, but I wanted to post this sort of as an update on what's happening with me and an encouragement for you. This past Saturday, one of our two dogs, Brew, went to doggy heaven. Um, she died. Um, she was euthanized, and it's so hard. It's so hard. Anyone who's a dog lover knows how incredibly difficult the decision is. She was obviously sick with a number of ailments, and her quality of life was plummeting on a daily basis. And so my wife Molly and I made the very, very difficult decision to um, to do that. It's a tough decision, and grieving a dog is really, really tough. And I know a lot of people who are dog lovers understand it and appreciate it, and those who are not will often say, "Well, it's just a dog." Well, those of us who've been through it know it is not a dog. It is part of our family, and it's some soul that we've been intimately connected with for a very long period of time. So, on um, one of my podcasts that I do every week, the Long Leash, we were this week going to drop an episode with Victoria Stillwell, who is an amazingly well-known dog trainer from the UK. She lives in the United States, and she has a fascinating story. And that was going to be the show for this week. But partly in honor of Rue, and partly because it's just kind of hard to get back to normal life after being in this grieving process after a very tumultuous year that we've all been through or more, we decided that this week's episode of The Long Leash would be a rerun or a best of. And we are bringing you a conversation with a woman named Lori Levine, who last year lost not one, not two, but three of her dogs. And she is a massive dog lover. She lives in New York, and she talks a little bit about the grieving process and how to make it better and how to really be there for your dog. I will post a link below connected to this so that you can go straight to that episode. It is a really, really powerful episode, and anyone who has been through this, who understands dog grief, I think will benefit from some of the advice that she lays out. And I promise it's not just a sad show. She's actually hilariously funny. But a lot of her advice was stuff that Molly and I have been using as we go through this grieving process. So I hope you will check it out. That is on this week's episode of The Long Leash. You can find it in your podcast app or on the website, which is longleashshow.com. Thanks, and next week we will do Victoria Stillwell, and I'm excited about sharing that with you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Aloha.